Well, we're burning out of ways here to say it, Dustin. Just a beautiful day out there today, and I, for one, could get used to this.
Oh, you know, I bet this is what Californian meteorologists have to deal with. So many different ways of saying it's nice outside. You know,
Yeah.
it's nice outside again in California. Well, we have a nice string of nice days here, but it does not last. This
It
is
always
Michigan
comes
after
to an
all,
end, huh? Right.
It does, and we actually have a very dynamic forecast. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about. So first off, high temperatures today. It was a beautiful day, mid-70s. 76 was the high in Lansing and Jackson. That is perfectly on track for a seasonable temperature for this time of year, as opposed to our very warm Friday and our very cool low temperatures in the 40s last night. Well, temperatures now, of course, we're cooling down. It's about 60 or cooler for at least most of mid-Michigan. Still up to 65 Ionia, 64 in Hastings, and 58, however, in Charlotte, 56 in Marshall. It's kind of a big range of temperatures now. We'll be all in the 50s for the overnight lows. Local radar and satellite, it's calm out there. Light winds all around, clear skies. I mean, this is pretty much been what the radar has been looking like all weekend long. There's barely anything to see. It's not just us. The entire Great Lakes seeing great weather all weekend long. Zooming further out here, most of the country seeing the very nice weather. A high pressure system sitting right overhead, giving us those nice, calm, clear, stable conditions. But a couple other spots are dealing with some stormier weather. This is still, believe it or not, ahead of that same cold front that passed us by on Friday. It's still traveling across the country. You kind of notice that line of development. That's right ahead of the cold front still. So they got that stormy spot in the far southeastern portions of the country, remnants of what was once a much stronger system here. So breaking down our forecast in your weather headlines, nice weather, it does continue through tomorrow. Stormy Wednesday, however, that'll be for the middle of the week, and here it is. We could see some strong to potentially severe weather. Very strong winds, very heavy rain. So it might be a bit of a repeat event of this past Friday, something we'll of course be paying close attention to as it develops here. Meanwhile, next weekend, going to be much cooler, and I do mean much cooler. Fall-like temperatures. Fall's a-coming, summer's ending. Could we see some frost? Yeah, it might not be the best or warmest weekend. I'll talk about that in a moment. So as we get into our future track, first off, high pressure sitting right overhead. It's moving away, but we'll still see a strong influence from it through Monday's forecast. A lot of sunshine, another beautiful day, and, well, the clouds start to move in Monday night. That'll be ahead of this incoming low pressure system. You see the cold front of it approaching. Strong south winds going to help us to warm up to about 80 degrees or so by Tuesday. More clouds for Tuesday's forecast. No rain, however. I think the rain is going to hold off until late overnight Tuesday night into most of Wednesday's forecast. This will be primarily a Wednesday event. You see that cold front approaching. That's with that incoming low pressure system, and it's going to be a big one. Our temperatures tonight cooling down to around the low 50s for most overnight lows. I think we will stay in the 50s. Maybe one or two spots could get to like 48, 49. And then tomorrow it's right back up to the mid 70s, almost identical to today's conditions. Sunny weather, mid 70s, like 75, 76 degrees. Perfectly on track once again for a normal early September day. And then as we get into tomorrow night, closer to upper 50s, low 60s. It starts to warm up steadily. 80 on Tuesday, that will be the warmest day, but check this out, plummets like a roller coaster. Thursday and Friday, highs. That's right, highs in the low 60s. Very much cooler. Your low tonight, 51 degrees, clear and calm. It's a chilly night. Your 1-800-Hanson's kid, 6-year-old Brooke from Jackson. She's telling us we got more sunny, pleasant weather on the way for tomorrow. High of 76. In the 7-day forecast, there's a lot to talk about here. Biggest issue, Wednesday. Strong to severe thunderstorms looking likely. That could be most of the afternoon and evening, but beyond that, look at next weekend. Saturday, high of about 60, lows in the low to mid 40s. That's why we do have a potential for some frost. And I know it sounds early, but you know, summer's winding down. This is a very much kind of unusual system. We'll see a strong blast of cold air towards next weekend. Just a lot of things.
Hits us quickly and then gets out of there, huh?
Hopefully we'll be warming up towards next weekend. Beyond that, but you know, time will tell.
Okay, I guess getting ready to say goodbye to summer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dustin.